So I wanted to do this wear test for a very long time, but unfortunately I was just not able to. A lot of things were happening behind the scenes that I needed to take care of, but here we are. I did try it already. I do have like a first impressions when it comes to this foundations, but I have not yet done a wear test. So I want to do that today for this new foundation. This one is the Givenchy Prisme Libre Glow Serum Foundation, and I do have mine in the shade 3.5N. So let's go ahead and do that. If you guys are new to my channel, hi, my name is Jarell, and I hope that you guys are here to stay. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I am trying to hit that 10K, and of course commenting and liking, that always helps me out. If you are a return subscriber, thank you so much for being here again and hanging out with me. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this wear test now. So I live in Florida, which is hot and humid over here all the times, so I definitely need to set my T-zone. I also have some redness and a little bit of sunspots and discoloration around my cheeks, and also a little bit of discoloration around my mouth. I do enjoy my medium coverage right away, and anything that is going to give me a little bit of glow but is also manageable is the type of foundations that I absolutely adore. So let's go ahead and now try this one from Givenchy, again in the shade 3.5N. So you can see that the foundation is a little bit on the lighter side for me, and that's totally fine, but let's go ahead and just focus on the coverage of the foundation and the finish. So it does have a really nice, beautiful glowiness to it, like really nice and radiant, which I absolutely love that so much. And I love the coverage right away. Like I absolutely love the fact that I can still see like my imperfections speaking through, which is totally fine, but it is covering all the redness, is evening out my skin tone. It just looks so much more presentable than this side right here, where I do have a little bit of discoloration, and my redness is the one that drives me absolutely crazy. You can see the coverage. It is really, really nice and totally up my alley. So let's go ahead and just continue on with the rest of the face. I think I apply a little bit too much foundation on this side, so I am trying to just work with what I have here on the back of my hand. I usually don't like to add too much foundation on my forehead just because I don't feel like it has any redness or discoloration, so I don't really feel like I need that much coverage on my forehead. And because I do have some lines, I try not to add too much foundation on my forehead just because I don't want the foundation to settle into my lines. On my viewfinder, I look so pale right now. Like I am not liking what I am seeing. This shade was definitely a little bit too light for me. I don't think I can change this foundation anymore. I'm going to try. It will be nice to have the right shade. It was my right shade, but I went to the beach a couple of times and that's what happened. But anyways, let's go ahead and see the skin. I love it. It looks so beautiful. Yep. It's not settling into any of my fine lines. It's not accentuating the pores that I do have around my nose, like on this area right here. It is not separating on my upper lip, and a lot of foundations have been doing that on me lately, which I absolutely hate. It's just giving me the right coverage. My chin and my upper lip always gives me such a hard time just because I tend to sweat on my upper lip and on my chin. So sometimes the foundation will break a little bit quicker than usual because of that. But yeah, that looks really, really, really beautiful. Let me just add a little bit of makeup, nothing too much, just so we can focus on the face, and then I'll show you the final look. I'm going to add a little bit of bronzer and a lip in a little while. I do have to go and pick up my kids right now. But yeah, here's how the skin looks so far. It is 2:54 in the afternoon right now. So here's how the skin looks. Alright guys, so it is 3:11. I just wanted to show you how the skin looks with outside lighting. I think it looks so very nice. Look at that. So pretty. Okay, so I just finished up with my first pickup. Now I have to go and do my second pickup, which is my other two kids. Bye. Alright guys, so it is 5:33 in the afternoon, and here's how the makeup looks. I am going to add a little bit of bronzer, mascara as well, and I'm going to do another video for some lip swatches, but that is all that I'm going to do. But it looks so nice. It looks really, really nice. I do have my fine lines like I was telling you guys earlier, but the foundation is not settling into any of my fine lines. I am getting a little sweaty on my chin, as you can see, so it might be a little bit already showing redness on my chin, which is totally normal for me, but everywhere else it looks really, really pretty. Really pretty. Okay, I'll check back with you guys later. All right, guys, so it is 9:45 at night right now, and I'm done. Okay, I know it's probably like 7-ish hours. It's like close to 7 hours. So let's just go ahead and take a look at it and let's judge it. Okay, so the blush is still pretty much on. I did end up adding a little bit of a bronzer, as you can see right here, like I told you guys, and I already knew that the foundation was going to be a little bit worn off on my chin and on my upper lip, and that's it. I mean, that's exactly how I saw it throughout the whole entire day, but it has nothing to do with the foundation. It definitely has to do with my skin lately, because I sweat a lot on my chin and on my upper lip, like I've mentioned to you guys. You know, it is what it is, but everywhere else the foundation looks so pretty. I do see my lines. I do see that they are a little emphasized, I'm not gonna lie, but the foundation is not settling into my lines, so it's not caking up or anything like that. It's not caking up anywhere on the skin. It's not settling into any of my pores. I do feel like my pores are being enhanced just a little bit because of my shine that I am getting right here in the center of my face, because I am oily to combination, and that's where my oils show up, right in this triangle. Okay, let me do it again. Triangle. And that is exactly where it actually affects my whole entire makeup, but besides that, it's looking pretty nice. So let me just give you a close-up. I mean, I like it. It is really super lightweight, very lightweight. It doesn't feel makeup-y whatsoever. It looks really nice and beautiful on the skin. Like in real life, if you see me face to face, it looks really nice, presentable. It doesn't look like it's too much, like you have a lot of makeup on. I absolutely love the way that it actually looks on the skin and the way that it has worn. And trust me, it has been a very long day. Yeah, this foundation has been through it. Anyways, I really like this Givenchy. So if you just wanted to see how to actually look, it feels absolutely lightweight on the skin. It feels really nice, lightweight on the skin, and I think that the shade, it did look really light on me in the beginning. The only thing is that the shade is a little bit too light for me, so after adding the concealer that is a little bit on the deeper side, as well as a bronzer, it just corrected itself, so it looks pretty nice and presentable, and it just looks good with the rest of my body. That's how I'm seeing it right now, but you guys let me know in the comment section. Yeah, that is it when it comes to the wear test. Let's go ahead and just touch up just a little bit to make sure that it's not lifting up or anything like that. So let me just add a little bit of powder, and this is the powder that I used earlier today, which is the Mercier in the shade Rose. Add that on my chin, on my upper lip, and right here right next to my nose, and right here where I do have a little bit of shine between my brows. I just got this 3-in-1 Shine Brilliance from Basma, and this is the shade that I have been wearing. They have so much pigmentation and shine, and they feel absolutely beautiful on the lips, very nourishing. Tell me that it's not so pretty. I mean, that is so beautiful. Love the pink packaging. I wish that I can see a little bit more of the color. The color is what's just doing it for me for sure. But yeah, so here's how the skin looked just by adding a little bit of powder. It just revived it. I can definitely last a little bit more time with this foundation. It is really nice and beautiful. Absolutely love the skin today. But yeah, that is it, guys. I hope that it was helpful to you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your love, your time, and support. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, and I will see you next time. Bye.